MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Justin Steele, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ted Tyson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and you've got to love when you start a game with a bang like this. The first hit of the game, and doink, right off the foul pole for a homer. If that's a sign of things to come, we're going to see some offensive fireworks all game long. Great for the fans, but for the pitchers, not so much.
Stepping in now, Robbie Wade. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Now at the plate, Alexi Ortega. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0 home. One and two now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Suzuki will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Brennan Davis.
Ready now, Brennan Davis. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. First pitch coming, here it is. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Lester Bowen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
At the plate, Matthew Berg, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Has a look, now the pitch.
No, that's out.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Ready with the 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
To the plate now, Antonio Ruiz.
The second baseman.
As he swings and hits a laser to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning. A 3-run bomb and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
So now to the plate, John Clark, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Ruiz is off at first with 2 away. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 on its way. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Harrison.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mackenzie Harrison, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
from the stretch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Coming to the plate again, Ted Tyson, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robbie.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Matt Brister comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Stepping up now, Robbie Waite. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, that's out.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. The 1-1 home.
2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The count to the Pirates shortstop.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch.
Hey! You got a full count.
Fouled away. Three-two with the bases loaded. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 5, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Mackenzie Harrison starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
So coming to the plate, J.C. Embry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bowen will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Standing in, Freddie Santiago. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
That missed. That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
At the plate now, Pete Armstrong, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Digging in now, Sammy Sosa comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Fouled off. Now a throw over, runner back standing. And another throw over.
He's safe.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Another 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. Santiago rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Now at the plate, Sito Suzuki. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with, as this ball is long gone.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Standing in now, Jesse Padilla, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0. Padilla is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
3-1 to him now. Three runs already home here. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Three-two pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubbies 3. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Alexi Ortega.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeehaw!
The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Cut!
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Left fielder, Brennan Davis.
Digging in, Brennan Davis, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. The Cubbies do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Full count now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
As a look, now the pitch. Lester Bowen comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now another 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Matthew Berg. Line drive to center field. Armstrong will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Tyson is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting it, not shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Standing in, Nicholas Horner. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out away with a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And another foul ball. Two and two. One out, nobody on. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he'll get in there safely.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
In now, Matt Brister, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only one run.
Striding in once again, J.C. Embry, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Zero balls, one strike.
2 out, nobody on. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Clear. 2-2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs 4. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Now batting, Antonio Ruiz. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes. Ruiz, 28 years old. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 1-0. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Into the box now, John Clark. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Two and one now. Hit sharply but fouled down the right side. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Mackenzie Harrison. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 home. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in once again, Ted Tyson, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, the pitch. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Fastball just inside.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Into the box now, Robbie Waite. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Yeah!
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Alexi Ortega comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
Yeah.
3-1. The 3-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Willie Peralta is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Now batting.
At the plate, Brennan Davis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. That's wide, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Still only 1 out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 2nd home run early in the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. At the plate now, Lester Bowen. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Matthew Berg is on deck. 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. He's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Matthew Berg.
Now to the plate, Matthew Berg. First offering on its way. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And a wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, and that fine play will end the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Pirates on top, 11-4. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the switch-hitting 3rd baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here it comes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Davis arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
So in now for Chicago, Pete Armstrong. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sammy Sosa will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Runner at first here, one man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
So now to the plate, Sito Suzuki, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Fouled away. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Cubs strand one. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Antonio Ruiz.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping in, John Clark. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
One out, nobody on. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Mackenzie Harrison. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They lead it, though, 11-4. Now at the plate, Jesse Padilla.
The catcher, Jesse Padilla.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Tyson is there, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Striding in, Ryan Buckner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Digging in, Nicholas Horner. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Pitch on the way.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
All right.
Horner, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Fouled off. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ted Tyson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Tyson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Sosa is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Robbie Waite.
Into the box now, Robbie Waite. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeehaw!
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-2 delivery. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Stepping in, Alexi Ortega. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. He's set and the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
That's it.
A ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone into the bleachers. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Standing in now, Brennan Davis. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Suzuki is underneath this one. And that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 7, Lester Bowen.
So stepping in, Lester Bowen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. Scorched to third, right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. Bucks out in front, 13-4. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Zobrist.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, what a dive. He goes to first. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
The next Cub up, J.C. Embry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Santiago. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this wild affair. Julio Teheran gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in, Matthew Bird. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
In now, Antonio Ruiz, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right side, hit hard. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. None out, runners at first and second. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Embry trying to get there, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
The pitcher, Mackenzie Harrison, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. A line shot to third base.
The right fielder, number 2, Ted Tyson.
Now in the box, Ted Tyson. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Richie Matson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Pittsburgh, number 14, Richie Matson.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Pete Armstrong.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Popped up, and this is taken in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 24, Ito Suzuki.
Ready for another shot now. Sito Suzuki. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. Pittsburgh leads this one 13-4. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Robbie Waite.
Robbie Waite.
First offering on its way.
Take one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box now, Alexi Ortega. On A line, that's a base hit into left field.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Brennan Davis.
Into the box, Brennan Davis. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Armstrong is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 7, Lester Bowen.
Stepping up to the plate, Lester Bowen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one.
Out.
Two out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. From the stretch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Little comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Luke Little.
So now to the plate, Matthew Berg. This one is launched. Look at this. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
At the plate, Antonio Ruiz. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1-1.
The 1-1.
2-1.
Two out, nobody on. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Popped up. Santiago will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Pirates on top, 16-4. So digging in now, Jesse Padilla.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. One and one.
1-1.
Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Here it comes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Ready once again, Ryan Buckner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
That missed. That's the
Can't
ball.
catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Nicholas Horner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the Hine. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit towards center. Bowen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. Bucks out in front, 16-5. Thomas Nicholas enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
At the plate, John Clark.
Leading off for the Pirates, the catcher, John Clark.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The pitcher, number 14, Richie Matson.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Richie Matson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The Cubs came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
The right fielder, number 2, Ted Tyson.
Striding into the box, Ted Tyson. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 3-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The batter, the shortstop, Robbie.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Robbie Waite. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Now the 1-0.
That's inside. Ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and second with one away. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Count is full.
Alexi Ortega will be next. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Alexi Ortega will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Pirates strand a couple, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. At the plate, J.C. Embry.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, J.C.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Tyson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
In now, Freddie Santiago. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Standing in now, Pete Armstrong, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 to him now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase, and this will kick off the base of the wall.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Sammy Sosa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1 home.
strike.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Inside and low. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder. Jesse Padilla is on deck. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Martin Bruntlett is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Jesse Padilla will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the stretch. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Into the box now for the Cubbies, Ryan Buckner, as he looks to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Has a look, now the pitch. Two out, bases loaded. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Drives it out to deep right center field. Into the bleachers and out of here. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. First home run of the campaign for him, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Stepping in now, Nicholas Corner, as he'll take a look at ball one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 9th inning coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 16-10. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brennan Davis. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Brennan Davis.
First delivery to him on the way.
Good.
Grounded down the third baseline. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Fielder, number 7, Lester Bowen.
Stepping into the box, Lester Bowen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Matthew Berg.
Coming to the plate now, Matthew Berg. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Santiago has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead. Jimmy Grimes will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, J.C. Embry, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bowen is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
So striding in, Freddie Santiago, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Now the pitch. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Pitch on the way. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
16-10 today. The Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mackenzie Harrison gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Justin Steele couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.